Earlier this week, we were able to get our hands on the new camera-focused series from TECNO. Now, the mid-range market is pretty saturated with all sorts of devices, all with different compromises for flagship performance without ditching affordability. What's up guys, Anton here, and today we are going to be taking a look at the TECNO CAMON 19 series mid-range devices with super versatile cameras that leave you wanting only one thing. But before we get into the nitty-gritty, make sure to leave a like, a sub, and to check out our other socials for more unbox. Now onto the CAMON 19 series. Both of these phones actually look quite similar, but keep your eyes out for the special Piedmondrian edition of the CAMON 19 Pro that features this UV reactive color changing back panel. We are also getting a full polycarbonate build here for both of the phones, and I personally really like how the Piedmondrian edition really leans into the plastic look and doesn't try to convince you that it is made of metal. Now, the vanilla CAMON 19 features a more modern design with this matted back panel with a beautiful light scattering finish. And as all budget to mid-range devices do, we are thankfully still getting a 3.5mm jack for wired audio options, but what isn't so budget to mid-range on this device are the cameras. This new series from TECNO is quite a surprise, especially since they are investing in 64-megapixel ISOCELL GWB cameras for both the vanilla and pro versions of the TECNO CAMON 19. And I am very happy to report na walang macro camera ang mga phone na to. Yes, walang macro. Thank you, CAMON. Thank you. Isang malaking bagsak para kay TECNO. Boom! So all the cameras on these phones have a use where, of course, we are getting the very much hyped 64-megapixel ISOCELL GWB cameras for both phones, but the Pro version is also getting an incredibly useful 50-megapixel telephoto or portrait lens for amazing portrait and landscape shots, as well as OIS for better low-light performance and less blurry images. Now, both phones also have 2-megapixel depth cameras, which may seem accessory at first, pero marami silang nagagamit na impormasyon na nanggagaling sa lens na to pagdating sa image processing. And trust me, they have a lot going on with image processing and editing. Just check out how great these shots came out. Now, lighting wasn't ideal and we only had about an hour with the phones, but both the CAMON 19 and CAMON 19 Pro did extremely well and exceeded our expectations. So everyone, thank you, Dewey, one of our best writers, for showing off his drip. Now, the Pro version has double the resolution for the selfie camera at 32 megapixels, and they both feature a punch hole display here that are pretty similar in terms of image quality. Now, they both feature a 6.8-inch Full HD Plus IPS LCD display, but it's only the Pro that features a higher refresh rate at 120 Hz. You are also getting more RAM at 8 gigs, and both feature Helio G series chipsets. And for the software, they're both running the latest version of iOS that is quite far from stock Android, but if you like the bokeh effects of other brand launchers, then you'll really like this one as well. And finally, for the batteries, we're getting 5,000 milliamp hour cells here, so you can probably expect better battery life with the lower spec phone. Pero bumabawi naman ang Pro with 33 watts of faster charging. The Pro version of the phone obviously has much more features to justify a bigger price tag, but don't let that fool you, as both of these phones perform extremely well in the camera department. And even with mid-range MediaTek Helio G chipsets, sobrang daming nangyayaring image processing dito. There are a handful of unique camera features that we couldn't really get into in the short time we had with these phones. So let us know if you want us to do a deeper dive into what this near budget lineup can do with these awesome cameras. So that's about it for the CAMON 19 series. Obviously a budget to mid-range device with surprising camera specs and imaging performance. Although these phones are definitely held back without 5G capable chipsets, not really future-proofing this device that well, but if mobile data speeds aren't that important to you and you want a solid set of cameras instead, then it is really worth checking out the CAMON 19 series. Now, when it comes to the prices of these devices, we did see that they announced on Lazada an official price, and you can expect the CAMON 19 Pro for this much with about 13,000 pesos for an early bird price, but these aren't, the official prices yet. So definitely keep an eye out for TECNO's socials, as well as our article down below in the description box for a deeper look into the Camo 19 series and the official prices. Now, before you go, please make sure to leave a like and a sub, and to check out our other socials on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for more unbox content and future giveaways. Once again, my name is Anton, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm so sweaty.